Love is love. Love is love. Adios.
As planned, we made our way back out to Blackstrap Provincial Park a couple days later on the Victoria Day long weekend. We had to postpone the ride by a day because of really windy conditions. I mean, I almost hate riding in the wind as much as I do in the rain. On day one, we spent our time riding the trails on the north side of Blackstrap Mountain. If you haven't seen that video yet, be sure to check it out. Day 2 took us out to the south side of the hill, which is home to the newest trail in the area, named 2.5 Men. I had been looking forward to riding it since it officially opened late last fall. The Spoken Sport trail crew, who built it, hosted a trail opening event that I was hoping to attend with my kids in the fall. But since it was in late September, we're taking a risk with the Saskatchewan weather. Sure enough, it rained and snowed on that day, and it was pretty chilly out. Unfortunately, we opted not to go. We started our climb up as my wife navigated our trek using trail forks. For some reason, we ended up missing the trailhead and found ourselves taking the long way around on a service road. We did eventually hit a spot where we could get onto the green trail called Furda Dogs. The plan was to take this up to the start of 2.5 Men. We knew that a brand new skinny was just added somewhere along Furda Dogs, and the kids were pretty excited to give it a try once we found it. They seemed to have mastered the one we built last month, so they were looking forward to a new challenge. How's it look?
It looks good.
Along the trail, we came up on the skinny, hidden in some trees. We spent some time sessioning it, where I proved that I am not very good at riding skinnies at all.
I'm terrible at skinnies. Oh no!
Spencer made many attempts to ride it, but he had a lot of trouble even getting onto it. The approach is a bit abrupt, so you have to go at it with a lot of speed. This was a problem for Spencer, as he kept braking right before hitting it and lost all of his momentum getting onto it. I think once he is able to get up, he'll have little problem riding the whole thing. He wasn't able to clean it today, but the season's still young and he'll have a lot more opportunity to go after it. Once we had our fill of the skinny, we continued on until we came to the entrance for 2.5 Men, the newest black-rated trail of Blackstrap. We decided that my wife and kids would ride back down Furda Dogs, the green trail we just came up, and I would ride down 2.5 Men.
Alright, so I'll meet you down, I'll see what this is like.
Since I had never ridden it, I wanted to go down and assess whether it was within the skill level of my kids. I knew better than to ask my wife Michelle if she was up for it. So I dropped in with the plan of meeting the others at the bottom. The trail was super fun. I love how you start off in an open prairie and then progress into full tree cover. It offers a lot of great features to keep it interesting. I only got to ride it once, since the kids didn't want to make the climb again. Now that I've ridden it and got a sense for it, I look forward to the next time so I can get a little more aggressive on the way down. Both Furda Dogs and 2.5 Men come out right next to each other, so I waited around for the rest of my crew to show up. Spencer started to get a bit crabby, so that was our sign to have some lunch. We rode back to the truck and refueled. After lunch, Michelle said she was good for the day, so the boys and I decided to climb up a blue trail named Mus Knuckle. If you don't know what a Mus Knuckle is, I'll refrain from explaining it here and let you look it up on the Urban Dictionary.
Okay, whenever you're ready. Remember to, listen, pick your line, look at where you want to go. Remember to try and when you're going downhill to stand up a little bit, bend your knees, keep your knees out a bit, elbows out. So you absorb, so you use your legs to absorb the bumps,
Daddy,
like a shock.
watch this.
Yeah, and then you keep your feet flat, so your pedals are like this. Not like this, your pedals are like this.
Yeah.
And you can try and put your heels down, Brighton, you can try and put your heels down like this.
Look at this.
Okay, whenever you guys are ready.
Daddy, are you talking about like this when we were at that park? Like, or are you talking about like this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I could do it now.
Okay. Ready? Dropping in? Say it.
The climb up was a bit of a slog. There's no official climb trail, so you have to ride up a pretty steep gravel road. I was okay, but the kids were having trouble maintaining speed on the loose, thick gravel. At one point I thought we were going to have to turn around, but I just kept telling them we were almost there until that was actually a true statement. And I'm really glad that we pushed through. Mus Knuckle was extremely fun.
Yeah.
As like 2.5 Men, it had a lot of great features and a lot of berms that the boys really appreciated.
It's a berm, yep. Good job. Whoa, see, that's why you want to stand, so that doesn't happen. Yep. Whoa! Yeah, push it up. Good job. I think you must have looked in there and drove into there. Okay. You know how you're getting bounced around? It's because you're sitting on your seat when you're going down. Yeah.
I don't know what it was with Spencer that day, my 6-year-old, but he kept stopping for no reason. Well, the reason he gave me was that his arm was itchy or there were too many bugs.
There you go, good job.
Regardless, it was still great and the boys were able to handle the increased difficulty of the Singletrack.
Yeah. They're fun. They help you turn. Try and get up.
I made it up. How did you make it up then? What? I was close to making it up.
Nice.
I made it
It's
up.
pretty good. It's pretty cool.
This is super, super fun.
Yeah.
Could we do it again? I like it. Make it to the top again?
Yeah, you want to bike back up?
Because all the features is fun.
When we got to the bottom, they weren't too keen on climbing back up, even though they desperately wanted to do another lap. So, since Michelle was chilling in the truck, we thought we should put her to good use and she could just shuttle us back up to the top. Man, I sure could get used to a shuttle service. So we dropped in one more time and ripped through Mus Knuckle.
Yep.
I was a pretty big fan of this one and look forward to returning on my own sometime, so I can open it up a bit without the kids. Don't get me wrong, I love riding with them and have a great time every time.
Good job. Hit pedal. There you go. Yeah, try and get good speed. Pedal up.
I find us to be really fortunate to be living in the middle of the prairies but have so many options for riding in and around Saskatoon. I truly appreciate the time and effort that people are putting into advocating for building these trails and then actually building them and maintaining them. It's just up to everyone else to respect the rules so we can continue to have nice things.
Oh,
We decided to call it a day,
So many
so we
bugs.
loaded up our bikes, checked for ticks, and headed back to Saskatoon. So if you haven't been out to Blackstrap Provincial Park and are looking for some new challenges on your mountain bike, you'll find that it will be time well spent.
I wasn't.
I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit that like button. Now is also a great time to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when I post new videos. This is an easy way for you to support the channel. Until next time, stay safe and take it easy.